Once there was a husband and wife hoping for a child. They were living in a house near an enchanted forest. One day, the woman asked her husband for a plant called rampion.
What's the matter, my wife?
My love, I want to eat that beautiful rampion plant inside that enchanted forest. It looks so delicious. I shall die if I can have some of it. Can you get some for me? Please?
The husband follows her wife and rushes to the other wall. The man always gets some rampion every time his wife asks for it. He made a salad out of it. Since nothing bad happens to him whenever he crosses the enchanted forest, he always goes to that place without a doubt. One day, the man went again to the enchanted forest to get some rampion plants. However, the enchantress spotted him inside her garden and became enraged. She becomes angry, which scares the man.
Who dares to invade my garden and blaspheme and steal my rampions?
The man explained why he was in her garden.
I was just getting this beautiful rampion for my wife. She loves this plant desperately, and if not, she will die. So I got this for her to ease her cravings. Please have mercy on me.
Well then, let's have an agreement. I will let you get some of my rampions here in my garden, but in exchange for the child that your wife will bring to this world and treat it just like my own child.
The enchantress offered an idea to the man. The man did nothing because of fear. He accepted the witch's offer of a deal in exchange for his future child. When the man's wife gave birth to their child, the enchantress came and took away the newborn, as what the man and the enchantress agreed. The enchantress raised the baby and named her Rapunzel. When Rapunzel turned 12, the enchantress locked her in a tall castle, where there was no door but just one window. Rapunzel had very long golden hair that the enchantress used every time she climbed up to the tall castle, and would just say,
Oh, Rapunzel, let down your hair, my dear.
After 2 years, Rapunzel is still in the tall castle, always waiting for her mother, and as she waits, she sometimes sings. But never did she know that there was the king's son passing by the forest, and luckily, he heard her beautiful voice.
What a beautiful voice. I wonder where it came from.
The king's son kept on looking for the voice.
Where is
However, he failed to find it. One day, when the king's son came back to search for the voice in the forest, he saw a tall castle in the middle of the forest. The king's son has a feeling that the voice he was looking for was in the tall castle, but he did not know how he would climb up.
But how would I go
Later
there?
on, he saw an old woman walking towards the castle and shouted,
Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair to me.
Huh. So that's how you go up.
So he got an idea of how he would climb up. The next night, he tried his fortune. He called Rapunzel the same way that the enchantress did.
Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair to me.
Rapunzel let her hair down and the king's son climbed up to the castle. Rapunzel got scared when she saw him.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I was just searching for your beautiful voice. I got mesmerized by it, and I can't help myself. I wanted to find you, and at last, I did.
The fear of Rapunzel was gone after the king's son talked to her nicely.
Rapunzel, can you be my wife?
Rapunzel thought that she liked him much better than her old mother Gretel, so she agreed to become his wife.
Yes, I will be your wife. I will marry you. But we have a problem. How will I go down?
However, they don't know how will they go down out of the tall castle. So, Rapunzel suggests how she will go down.
Bring me a silk and I would weave it like a ladder, and that's how I will go down.
Every night, the man went to her as the enchantress came by day. Unfortunately, when the enchantress climbs up, she hears Rapunzel saying something.
How come you're heavier than the king's son?
What did you say? You wicked child! I took you away and hidden you away from the people, and you betrayed me.
The old Dame Gretel felt angry and cut off Rapunzel's long golden hair. She also sends Rapunzel to a desert and makes her life more miserable. The old Dame Gretel stays at the tower until the night came. He waits for the king's sons to arrive until she hears,
Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair to me.
the old Dame Gretel lets the cut hair of Rapunzel's down and pretends to be Rapunzel. When the king's sons arrive at the top, he is so terrified because he is not welcomed by Rapunzel, but by her witch mother looking at him with the glittering eyes.
You came for your darling, huh? But the sweet bird sits no longer in the nest and sings no more. The cat has got her and will scratch out your eyes as well. Rapunzel is lost to you, and you will see her no more.
Due to the loss of hope, the king's son jumped out of the castle, but the thorns he landed on blinded him. Even if he is blind, he does not give up. He lurks around the forest and eats nothing but roots and berries for years.
This blindness will not be a hindrance for me, for I will still be looking for you, my dearest wife.
When the time came, he reached the desert where he heard a familiar voice, which happened to be the voice of Rapunzel, with their twin children, a boy and a girl. They hugged each other and cried. The tears of Rapunzel touched the blind eye of the king's sons, and through that, the sight of the king's son becomes clear again. They went back to the kingdom and they lived happy and contented. And that's how it ends the story of Rapunzel by the Grimm's brother.